Welcome back. So I did a little bit off camera. I harvested the sugarcane, grabbed a few materials, and tried to not do much else. Let's get myself another axe. And okay, let's start a few things here. So we're gonna want to free the cows again, which means it's time for us to get some wheat. Oh yeah, I reoriented this part of the farm here too. So I put the door where I wanted to put it, and now everything just falls down in front of you here. And why have I got issues with my farm? Not sure. So just replant it. And yeah, there is some amount of these ones, they just don't flow in the water stream, which is kind of interesting. But anyway, so each time we get a little bit more and start to fill in more and more of these fields. Actually, not a little bit, a decent amount more. So one or two more times and we'll have that whole thing filled in. And so that's it. So we have a little over a stack of wheat and we can go back in here. These guys, sorry, got a job for you. And how did they get in there? Like, don't look. Okay, and now these guys are out of the way, so I can fix this. Right, out of the way. Okay. Make more cows. Here's a zombie dying over there. The dead one. Won't need to harvest the sugarcane very often. Okay, so we want to get the horse barn completed. And the thought process on that involves, I want to do stone brick around the edge. Do a whole stack. Yeah, sure, why not? But better make some charcoal. Better make some charcoal. Okay, that'll go for a little bit. Thought about replacing that out. I don't need to do that. So I can keep going a little bit on this. So a few fences and some fence gates. Four fence gates. What are you giving me? 3 fences? I'm going to need at least 2 more fences. Okay. And let's yeah. Okay. Not going to worry about doing the sides. That's just too much effort. Those ones will turn to dirt, but those ones won't. Okay, a couple more fences. We have sticks, we just need planks. Okay. What happened? Hey. Yep. That needs that in there. And this doesn't need that in there. Okay. So, did we grabbed what we could, 16 pieces to start with. We want to turn all that into stone brick stairs. Yeah, we'll start it at that level. I think, I mean, when you're on your horse, you'll be up here, but that's okay. You get off your horse. You get off your horse. It's kind of the way that works. 6 left. 6 is not enough. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. How many more have we got? Split it up. Six doesn't get us very far. We are going to want to... I think we want to make a basement here. And I think it wants to be... like, kind of, sort of like this. What if we just bring it around here and then start down again? I think I like that. One, two, three. There's no reason not to go a 4th block down. And then this will be the level of our basement. And I'll dig it out to all of the walls. So it'll run the same pattern as this floor plate. Who wants to die? Okay, so we will want to have a good bunch of stone stairs. Honestly, I think we're good here. So let's do more stone brick stairs. Just do them all. Sure. Sleepy sleeps? Not yet. So... and we'll just keep it simple. Oh yeah, I threw a few torches around here when I was off camera. Not a lot, but it's a start. Yeah. Don't think I actually have enough of these. That's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I don't know, 7. Something like 7. 7 would be 1 piece of coal. Okay. So while that's finishing up, I can keep going on. I can fill it in. Fill it in. And I would do the roof out of like logs, but things burn. I don't like it when things burn. I've lost large burns before. Why would you think that it's okay to just walk around here? Uh-oh. Oh, you're coming on the roof. Well, we'll just not have any of that. Oh, really? Okay, fine. If I were to do it again and fail again, then I'd look dumb again. Oh, whoa! Okay, that was my keyboard. That wasn't me. Don't spill wine on your keyboard. But that happened years ago. Three, 4, 5, 6, 9. So it's going to be another 9 to do that. And 7 of those. So 7 of those turn into 7 of those. And 9 of those turn into 9 of those. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's got a roof on it. It's basic, but it's good enough for my horse. So let's put some light on it. Get that off of there. It's good to know this is here. Oop. But I don't really care. I'm not going to want to go down there or anything like that. So, sorry, bud. I don't care. One, two. Okay. So let's go get my horse and bring him over. Let's do this again. Okay. Go and get my horse. And see what else is over here. How much inventory space have I got? Ooh, loads of inventory space. Okay, well, let's just not have some of this stuff. Piece of obsidian, hey? That'll want to go with the rest of the obsidian. I mean, yeah, whatever. Let's just have it. Oh, no, I'm going to need space for the lead. Oh, except I have space for the lead. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Actually, no, I can tie him to something. Oh, tie him to something. Smart. Can we not? Guess the next thing I'll do is put the windows in. Why am I coming down here? There's a better way to go. Yeah, I'll put some trails in or something. So I'm going to put my horse in at the back so that if I had visitors on my single player world, their horse would go in front there. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that statement. Okay, so storage nightmares. Storage nightmares? No, actually, I don't want to do storage in the basement. I want storage somewhere else. Let's make storage. Does everything want to be just all linear like that? I think so, because I'll probably have another alley there, and then to have storage at the end of that, that would make sense. So, let's cascade it back again. Let's put it one more block over. So, I decided in my thinking I want to do 4 blocks inside. Double chest. So that's as far as it needs to be, really. But it doesn't need to be that small either. So let's do 2 more 4 workstations. I think that would make sense. Okay. So then this is just going to be a wall. I'm going to put the door over there. We can make it a double door. There's no harm in that. Okay. So let's get a crafting table going on. And let's put it here. Probably do 2 crafting tables in the ground. So how are we doing this? We were going to do... Actually, no, let's not have a double door. Not have a double door, because there's going to be item frames up here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Get a bunch of chests going on. And honestly, that's going to be a lot of storage to start with. I don't need this particular storage area to be any bigger. So, are we going to want to do that across? I think so. Yeah. Feels low. Okay, let's not. Guys! You little sods. Okay, let's just deal with this now. Oh, come on. Damage to my armor. That's fine. There. Okay, we'll just do it that high, and then think about what we're gonna do for a roof after. Okay. So we decided that's too low. Doesn't matter if it works with the chests, it just doesn't work. And that looks a lot better. So let's just get a 3rd row of chests in, just because it looks better. That much. Oh. Okay. We put some furnaces in there to look cool. Put these ones in there. Put that one in the floor too. Furnaces there. Put a 2nd crafting table in the floor. And then we'll put item frames up there. We could do that now, 6 item frames. So we are basically running out of materials. Ooh, nope. That's not quite true, is it? If we use polished deep slate slabs, we're still short. We don't have enough. Because we have to do a whole row of wall before we do roof. We could... We got enough stone. Let's do the whole topper out of stone. We don't have enough charcoal to finish that off. So I'm going to do smooth stone. So I have to cook it, and then I have to cook it again. One more furnace. Sure, yeah, I don't need that. I don't need that. So you can do some charcoal. You can do some charcoal. So you guys are cruising along. That's going to get me a storage room. So in the meantime, my inventory is a disaster. So let's start thinking about getting some item frames on there. I only need 6. Yeah. I only need 6. Okay. Yeah, no, I like the way this is going to go. So this will all end up being dirt, I think. How are we going to organize this stuff? I think I want to put mob drops here. And I want to put farming down here. And then that can go in the farming chest. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. Let's start moving stuff. Oh, that could be good for crafted items. Crafted items. Ooh, what would be good to represent that? Let's chuck a lead on it. That's good enough. Let's throw some of this stuff in there for now. Oh. Okay. So you're just going to be dirt. Honestly, you're just going to fill up right up with dirt. So you will be mining sorts of stuff. Okay, that goes in there, that goes in there. Oh, fancy mining. Fancy mining. And then that'll be regular mining. Okay. Yeah, that's good looking. Zone. Okay. And then this whole area will be way less junky. Okay. Let's keep moving stuff. You're all crafted items. You're all going in farming. Your mob drops. Okay. Crafted items. Yep. Mob drops. And farming. Oop. Better eat. Okay. That goes there, that goes there. Sure. Crafted item. Crafted item. Farming. Fancy mining stuff. You look decent. Okay. Okie dokie. Guess it's time to sleep. Not nighttime yet. Okay, so this, none of this wants to be in here. None of this. So much of this isn't going to want to be here. Let's just leave those for now, because I've got better things to do with my time. Yeah. Cool. Nobody's dying. Okay. There was some stuff. There was definitely some stuff here. There's that. That stuff. Mob drops. We got, those are some mob drops. Fancy mining stuff. We'll call copper fancy. And get some sugarcane going on. So those are important numbers. There's no point in getting way ahead on sugarcane. I guess I need 3 stacks of sugarcane for every 1 stack of leather. So we'll go harvest again. But it's not like I need to keep doing this every time it grows. Okay. Now the next thing that I think is on my agenda is going to be to go and get some villagers. And I think we might as well just go ahead and do that. Everything else seems to be relatively under control. Put that in fancy. I have 20 arrows left. It's good to keep an eye on that. So I need a boat. Yeah, just the one boat. Keep that around. But I do think I want a second bucket. And let's fill that up with water. And I'm not going to take my horse because that would just get too complicated. But I'm pretty sure there's a village not far into the acacia. So let's go wander over there and see what we can see. So that waterway takes us right where we want to be. So ideally, we'll be on that waterway. That jump is not doable. Can I reach? Alright. Okay, how far do I have to go to find this village? I feel like I'm supposed to be going that way. I think I see it. So I can get into the water here. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So yeah, that'll work, that'll work. So let's go here. Good enough. I want to make sure that's wide enough to get the boat through. Okay. I think that is all good. Why does that look terrible? Okay. And we're going to want some more water. Oh, this is so awful. It's just terrible. Better? Okay, and then we need to come around to there. That's interesting. Okay, where did he go? Get over here. Come here. Okay, well he's going to stand at that workstation for a little bit. How many other villagers are there? Why don't I see anybody around here? Oh yeah, bread. Ah, there's another one. Okay, we've got at least 2. Got at least 2. Can I get up there? I don't think so. No. Hey, get back here. Up. Okay, got it. Is it going to be worthwhile to even put water down, or do I just bite the bullet? Uh-oh. Come on. Is that going to work? Can I get... The path blocks have a lip. So once you're on the path, then you have to climb up and over. Farm might be the same way, hey? Can I get off of the farmland? I'm going to go down anyway. Nope, going up. Nope, you can't do it. Can't do it. There we go. Come on. All right. No, I'll leave that one there. So, wait a second. These waterways aren't connected. These, oh, or are they? They are, just the map didn't show it. So I guess that means I'm on the northwest map. This map's the northeast, or sorry, southwest, and spawn is on the northeast. I believe that's how that shakes out. Okay, I'm not gonna bring you into shore. I don't think that would be wise of me. Don't think that would be wise. I probably should have set up the villager area before I started bringing villagers over, but I get overzealous. Okay. Another boat. Oops. No harm done. Now, if I bring the villagers too close to my house, I may have interference from my workstations. But I guess if I just break all the workstations, give the villagers professions, and then I should be fine putting the workstations back. Yeah. Overthinkers Anonymous. Overthinkers Anonymous. And I may be running this village right out of villagers, but I'm not going to really worry about it. I could bring some back and repopulate it, but if there's only 2 and I take 2, then there's 0. So where did he go? There. Oh, no, I'm not bringing you. You're not smart enough. Okay, there's definitely more than 2. Yeah. Yep, going in the right direction. Yeah, yes. Okay, so I'm going to get onto the path, which means I'm going to have trouble getting off the path. What did I do? I did that? No, I don't think that's what I did. Okay, so then we have the same problem with the farmland, but we were able to just slide off of it. Able to just slide off of it. Oh, I didn't get my water back. It's possible that if I don't use excessive speed, I might have better control. How would I know, though? How will I ever know? Alrighty-roo. Wee. Okay. Alright, so I have 15 levels. Levels is going to be the big thing that I want. But once I have this engine in place, then I won't really worry about it. And then the next... Is the next thing more diamonds to try and get to diamond armor, or is it to go to the nether? I wouldn't mind getting some blaze rods. Like that. That's always a goal. So leave those 2 there for now. So I'll probably do something in this vicinity. I think that's the theory I was working on, is I'll do kind of a one-sided villager trading area here. How tough is it going to be to get that started? Not that tough. How much do I care about my villagers? Not that much, to be honest. And I want to have... I'm not really sure. Probably... maybe just 6 to start with. I mean, honestly, like... I'm not generating huge amounts of stuff. So... farmers will give me golden carrots. Give me lots of emeralds. I have no cobble of any kind. That's not helpful. Okay. What have I got here? Okay. So the villagers workstation, you stand there, your bed, that's the back wall. So we go 1. This doesn't need to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm just about to break anyway, so I'll get more wood for this. Actually, that probably wants to be one lower, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, and the ceiling above that. But let's actually have these go down through. I think. And then, so the workstation goes here, 2 blocks to stand in, and then I'll put a wall along here. So I'll need some more cobble for that. No, I'll put one more back. Okay. So I'll have 6 beds with 6 workstations. 3 of them are going to be farmers, 3 of them are going to be librarians. The workstation goes here, so then there's a few blocks to stand in, I guess 3, to make it a little bit more comfortable. We'll close that in as a little building, and then we'll start breeding villagers in here. And that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. Guess I can finish it off digging out underground here a little bit. So we'll just dig it right back to the walls. And it's 1 more block down. Whoop. Button got stuck again. Big problems, big problems. Wait, what's happening there? Okay, so we'll want to put that back. Gotcha. So we'll have to figure out what materials we want for the basement. So that's going that way. Yeah, I thought that was coming. But that's going to be easy enough to get dug out. Apparently, I'm not high enough there. So we'll get it dug out, we'll get the stairs in there. Get a floor in here. Alrighty, and I think that's where I'm going to leave it for now. So, thank you for joining me. Hope you had fun. Cheers.